Hi and welcome to Old School Blues Guitar. My name is Dave Moore. This video is going to be a guitar review. I haven't done one of these before, but I was contacted by a company called Glary. If you don't know anything about Glary or have never heard of them before, they market guitars for the beginner. Cheap guitars, you might say, but not cheap and unplayable. I started playing guitar when I was 17 years old using a guitar that my mom picked up at a garage sale. And that thing was pretty near impossible to play. It was very difficult to play and very frustrating. Eventually I got the hang of it though. What Glary does is they offer a better quality beginner guitar for around $100. And they have a variety of styles, kind of Telecaster looking, Stratocaster looking. They also have acoustic guitars. And what I think this is good for is really a couple things. Number one, if you're just getting started and you don't know whether or not you really want to play guitar, it's better to invest, $100 or less or around $100 and get a guitar and find out before you spend more, invest more in a nicer guitar. Also, let's say you can't afford a nicer guitar. I have a number of students who are high school age, even college age, and they tell me all the time through emails and my YouTube channel, Old School Blues Guitar, they tell me, hey, what can you recommend for a beginner guitar? I don't have a lot of money. I need to buy, I want to get started. I want to play, but I just don't have the money for it. Well, Glary might be your answer. And what I've got here is a guitar they sent me. And I play traditional electric blues, traditional acoustic blues. What I like about it is that it's got a good fretboard. You can actually make chords and play single string notes, and I'll do some demo here in a minute. And that's a difference. The guitar I started on, it was pretty much impossible to play certain things on certain parts of the neck. So it's got a decent neck, the frets are good. It's not, you should not expect to get more than what you pay for, but it's a solid, dependable guitar, and I've been playing around with this for almost a week now since I got it, and I like it. In fact, I'm going to use this one as kind of my noodling guitar that I can pull out and play out on the couch or in the morning when I wake up and have my coffee. Don't have to plug in, or even if I want to plug in, I can use this one. So I like that. The electronics and all that are solid. I'll play you some here through a little amp. I got a Fender Frontline practice amp, Frontman 25R. I'll play through that, and you can hear what it sounds like. The strings that it came with were not the greatest. Cheap strings for sure, but again, they're marketing this for beginners and people who don't have a lot of money. Pay $5-6, you can get a decent set of strings, put it on here, and it works fine. It sounds good. I've got some D'Addario nickel wound blues and jazz electric guitar strings. I've got an 11 on the high E is what I put on here. So that's what I'm talking about. I'm playing through a smaller amp. This is not a guitar if you want to start a band. If you want to mess around in the garage with your buddies, maybe. But basically it's a beginner's guitar to get started playing, learning, have something you can play and afford at the same time. So anyway, let me play around a little bit for you. The bass notes. I like the sound of that. Further down on the neck. I'll play some rock and roll. That sounds okay. As far as chords go, I like the way the treble string sound. So if you want to play some slow blues, you can do that. As far as the lead goes, the single string notes, depends on what you want to play. It's got a decent sound on that. I'm sure you could play around with the amp and the knobs and the pickup switch and come up with whatever tone is that you want to play. Basically though, I think it's a good solid guitar getting started playing. Around $100. You can find out if you really want to play or not. If you don't have a lot of money, you can maybe save up fairly quickly and be able to buy something you can get going on. And then eventually later you can move up and pick up something a little nicer, but you don't want to do that until you're sure. So anyway, old school blues guitar, Dave Moore, I recommend the Glary guitar for beginners and those of you who want to play guitar and just don't have the cash right now. I've posted the link to Glary's online catalog. It's in the video description. I've also got it on the screen here. And you should contact them if you have any further, more specific questions about their instruments. The guitar also comes with a free bag. It's not padded, it's just a light bag, but something to keep it covered with and carry it here and there with. And also it comes with a strap, a very thin strap. But again, you're not paying for the quality. You're paying to get a decent guitar that you can get started playing with. And I think Glary does a nice job of providing that.